Good morning, Colonel Bye. 25 days till Christmas.
It's Friday, December 1st.
It's a day 4.
I'm Kevin.
And I'm Paul.
And here are your morning announcements.
The Novel Bunch is hosting Kahoot in the CAF today. It's $2 to play.
The Global Change Makers Club is doing a supply drive all week in the atrium. They're looking for donations of school supplies or cash that go to schools in less developed countries. Some examples of supplies you can donate are pencils, erasers, notebooks, and markers.
Junior boys basketball have their first home game next Thursday. Make sure to cheer them on.
Soccer intramural signups are happening all week in the atrium.
Are you considering going to university in the US? Come to a presentation by Education USA on December 6th at lunch in room 215.
Kernobaya Ski Club is shredding your way soon. Stay tuned for more showing updates.
Just a friendly reminder that a club summit meeting will be held on Tuesday, December 5th at lunch in the library.
That's it from us today, CB.
Here's your World Turning Friday show.
Hello, and welcome to Yes, That Happened, the only show not as funny as John Oliver, but not as cringy as SNL.
In entertainment news, the new Justice League film was very badly received by critics. On the plus side, Ben Affleck's acting catalog finally answers the age-old question, what would Adam Sandler be like if he stopped trying to be funny and just looked unbelievably smug the whole time?
In political news, Donald Trump, still surprisingly enough the President of the United States, has recently tweeted that he had been considered for Time Magazine's Person of the Year, but that probably was no good, and decided to pass on the accolade. We here at Yes, That Happened have designed our own award for the President.
Last Friday, as most of you may know, was Black Friday, a time for cheap spending and moral ambiguity. Here to talk about her experience is the girl who barely survived Black Friday. Welcome.
Is he okay?
Yeah, that's fine. You look a bit distraught. How was it?
I've seen things you wouldn't believe, Jimmy. It was like the lineups to get to the microwaves, you know, the fighting in the halls. It was like that. It was like the first day of school when it's so hot and there's no AC and we're like boiling in our own tears. It was like that. And not even to mention the lineups, they were so long. It was like guidance was giving away free CAS hours. I swear someone lost a child. I think I saw an arm floating around in my purse.
So, overall, not a good time?
Not a good time, Jimmy. Not a good time.
Are you going back next year is the question.
Of course. Everything's so cheap. I can't afford not to.
Ladies and gentlemen, the girl who barely survived Black Friday.
Thanks, Jimmy. Thanks for having me on. Have a good night.
A new controversy arises surrounding the stars of the hit television show Stranger Things. The population is still divided as to whether the cast of the retro 80s sci-fi series is wholesome and adorable or heartwarming and cute. The bitter argument still continues.
On a sadder note, the release of Taylor Swift's new album marks the official death of the old Taylor. Now who this new Taylor will become is anyone's guess. But my prediction is that she will involve a girl with a borderline creepy obsession with how she is perceived. Don't know why, just a guess.
The Great Cup happened last weekend. Let's check in with our Yes, That Happened sports analyst, Paul Demke.
Thanks, Jada. Regrets are high. It's really cold and I know nothing about football.
Great, Paul. How did the first half go for both teams?
Wait, that was just half?
Yeah. Did you get an interview with the coaches?
I can't tell who the coaches are. Everybody kind of looks the same and they're all really, really angry for some reason.
Let's talk about the Argos defense.
Sure exists. They're hitting and they're falling. Exciting times here at football.
So have you learned anything from the game?
I'm going back to Germany.
Okay. Thanks for your time. That was our sports analyst, Paul Demke. If you would like this position, we are now currently hiring.
That's all the news for us today. Did that really just happen?
Yes, that happened.
You